ये तो डाउट्स रहता हूँ, we can't ask everything.
Yeah, so we will you should just have a small tournament. So I will just okay, so I just created a quick tournament. So this is kind of what you're going to do for the juniors now, that you will go into here and search for the names and and if they have an existing profile, you can just add it like this.
Okay.
The tournament. I will make some add some more players. Yeah, and typically I will you will have to go this way with the most of the players.
Okay, so create player, first name, last name, male, female,
Yeah,
nationality.
and then you enter the gender and the nationality. If you know the player's email as well, you can add it here, because then they can claim this profile later.
Oh, okay.
And then they get the history and all that stuff. So if you know the emails, you should add them actually.
Yeah, so when the players start coming in and when we're logging in this information, let's get all their data and we'll add it to your website.
Yeah.
And Jan, when we add the nationality, automatically the flag will reflect in the profile, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct. Yeah, so when you enter the names and stuff and save it, and it will automatically search for that player, and then you click it and then add it. So that's the procedure I've done now. Okay, so now we have we have 6 players in 8 brackets, so that should be good to go to do
Yeah.
the test. So the next step, when you have added all the players, you go into edit mode of the tournament, and then you see you have the create match schedule button, and you also have a menu here where you have some more functionality, like you can seed the players. I don't know if
What
the
if
VPA
we
has
don't want to
this
seed the players and it's just an open draw?
Yeah, it's just an automatic full draw.
Yeah, it's an automatic full draw. Yes, so there's no seeding as
Yeah,
yet.
okay. Yeah, because for the seniors, the VPA have some seeding numbers and stuff. So
Correct. For the juniors, there's no seeding
all.
because it's the first championship ever. It's the inaugural world
Yeah.
championship. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then it's very easy, because you just press the draw button. You can change to set the race to length in each of the rounds.
All right.
If sometimes you have like a race to that is.
No, it's the same. Race to 7, race to 7, race to 7. That's all it is.
Yeah, but this one is just for a test, so we will delete this one afterwards. But you can have a longer race length, for example, in the finals and stuff.
All right.
So you can define it round by round. So we make the draw, and then you're ready to go. Actually, so you can start entering scores or plan the time of the matches. For example, if we say at it should start at 11. So this is typically what you would do the day before, so people then know to start and stuff. I would just have to check. You had some. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I will show you something more actually. I will go back to the dashboard, and then we can have a look at the venue. Because you saw that I didn't have the option to choose any table. So here you have the billiard tables, and you have added 2 American pool tables. So you should create some hayball numbers, hayball tables. That's Chinese pool. I'm not sure. Is it?
Yes, it's hayball. It's hayball.
Yeah, Chinese pool. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So is it 9-foot tables?
Yeah, 9
Or
foot
are they
tables.
smaller?
9 foot.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Manufacturer
It's
Joy.
probably Joy table.
Yeah, Joy model Q8. Q8.
Q8?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. The rest of it is only extra information, so
Okay.
you don't have to do anything about that. So now you see that we have a Chinese pool table as well, and you can make more copies here. So the second one will get the same number, so we don't have to type in all the information every time. So now we have 2 tables. Is it only 2 hayball tables, or
Yeah.
should we add some more?
For the qualifiers, it's only 2 hayball tables.
Yeah, but for the later
For the world championship, it's 8 hayball tables.
okay, then we should just create them so we have.
Okay. It's 4 Q8 tables and 4 Q7 tables.
Okay. Yeah, that is kind of just information, so
Okay.
it's
So
not
which is understood.
critical, but we can try to get it as correct as possible.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
6, okay. Yeah, 8 tables in total. So the same procedure is for the when you want to add snooker tables or carom tables or whatever.
All right.
So now we will go back to the tournament, and then you can see how we can plan it some more. So to get to the tournament page, I forget because I'm clicking my way through, so I will do it so you can see it. Okay.
Okay.
In the tournament list, you will have active finished. It's when you're have upcoming on the date that you're working with it, or else you have a section here that is planned tournaments. So like for a championship, that will be later in the month. It will be as upcoming, but so you can swap between these tabs. So now I will go to the test. Then you come into edit mode, and you can just click the text up here or the link button that will send you to the tournament page.
Okay. Understood, bro?
So in edit mode, we can now, you see that we have one more option now, that we can select the table to use for the matches.
Okay.
Sorry. And that should probably start at the same time, like this.
So we have to type this manually, is it? Because I see there is no option showing in the drop down.
Yeah, you have a drop down, but usually I just, very often you have many matches at the same time, and
Okay.
then I just use this selector, like for the first one, to say at, okay, 11 o'clock. And then I just click and the copy. So I just use my keyboard.
Okay.
But you have a drop down for every match. You have a drop down, but it's much quicker to just paste the same date when you have many at the same time.
Okay.
So now we're ready to start, and I can show you this. We have walkovers, as we had only 6 players in the 8 bracket. You have 2 players that have a walkover, so that they are standardly hidden. You can show them if you want to. So when you want to start the matches, you just click the start button for each match. Now I will, and to enter the scores, you simply press the plus button and keep the scores like they should be, and I will show you one other thing now. Let me see if I have it here. Yeah, this is, you have some menu for the match menu. So here you can, for example, if a player doesn't show up, you have the option to select which player it is and then forfeit them or disqualify them or whatever. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Right here.
Okay. You were so silent. So yeah. So if a player doesn't show, you can forfeit him or disqualify him. In the single elimination bracket, forfeit is disqualification because you can't advance him to the next stage. So and you can print some match cards. You have can add the streaming link also here, the URL for the stream that you're sending. For that exact match. You have the possibility to write a comment for the match, like something happened, whatever, if it's something you want to keep track of or not. You have the scoreboard. I will open this one for you. So this is what the link that should be used on the if you buy some tablets, because then you can have a tablet showing this page for every table, and then the player can just push the buttons as the score keep going.
Okay. So now we want to get this scoreboard which you showed us right now. I want to get that on a TV. Okay, instead of a tablet, we will be connecting a TV screen to our computer via HDMI cable.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want, but will it also have a camera with the video of
Yes.
the table?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, because then you should use the next option, that is the view scoreboard for streaming.
Okay.
So this is the overlay that will be on the video if you add it.
Okay, in that overlay for Hayball, is there any overlay where we can show the seconds and the match time with it?
Not at the moment, but we have a new overlay and a new scoreboard in development that will add some more information. But this is all the information you see on this the scoreboard we have now, score overlay. So I will just go to the tournament and show you some stuff.
Jan, I have a question here.
Yeah, so if you look at that score overlay now, let me see, it was Preben from that. So when I add score in the background on the tournament page now, you will see that it updates, like it added 2-2 now, I can add more scores, so you will have a live update when someone enters the score.
Jen, I have a question here.
Yeah.
So how can I add this score overlay in my vMix software?
Then you use the link to this page. You can't see it now because it shows only the page. Just okay. So I will send you a text now. So typically, if when you have a score overlay like this, you have a link like the one I just sent you now in the comment. So this is the link that you add in your streaming software as an external source.
Okay.
So then it will be available as a layer in the streaming software.
Okay. And now I have one more question. How can I? Can you just go back to the menu part where you showed us the here. So now, can you go to the scoring thing? I mean the drop down. Yeah, there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here, you said we have two different scoreboards. One is for the players, and one is for the view scoreboard for streaming.
Yes.
Right? Can I use both at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, super.
So typically a setup when you do a streaming from a table, you very often use a scoreboard. So you have like a cheap tablet somewhere that you add this link here.
Yes.
Yeah, and then
So whenever I make changes,
that link looks like this one that I sent you now. So this is what you type in on the tablet. You just open the Chrome browser or something and add this link. Then you get this scoreboard that is displayed now.
okay.
So then the players can enter the scores on it, and it will immediately update this other score overlay that is used for the streaming. So these are connected, like an update on the tablet will give an update on the score overlay used on the stream.
Okay.
Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Yeah, and but you don't do not need to have a tablet. As I mentioned, if you have some one of the referees or something enter the scores on this page, it will also update the stream overlay.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, and when the match is finished, you just enter the end button here, and then it advances the winner to the next round, like you see here.
Okay. So now I won't be able to see the video, the live streaming video on this particular page, right?
No.
I won't be able to see it.
We have some stuff in development to make this setup kind of a bit different for the future. That you will have a match page, so you can see one single match with video and stuff if it's up.
Okay.
But the video is not here now.
Okay. So once the match is finished, we have to end it, correct? So how do I end it from here?
Yeah, so if we end these two matches, and then we enter the scores for the next matches here.
No, how do I end the match? For example, the first match is completed. So how do I end it?
Yeah, like this, if you see this match number 5 now,
Yeah.
you just click this button.
Okay. That's it.
So now you see it changes color, so it's the status color for finished match. And then I end the next one. then we enter the scores for the final match. And finish the last match like this. And then you can finish the tournament.
Okay.
You also have the list of the players down here. So finish tournament. If you, as a tournament manager, have some information that you want to keep track of, you should enter it here. That is related to the tournament. Then finish the tournament, and you have the results. Full list.
Yeah,
With
I
more
still
details.
have a
And
doubt.
they also have a new bracket in some testing mode that's possible to try out, like it's more adapted to mobile phones. So you have a compact mode to see as much as possible on the mobile phone, and we also have a flow chart, a new flow chart to it, so you can see the
Okay.
flow
Yeah.
chart part.
Jan, Faisal here. Coming back to the same ending part, there was a symbol of pause that was like, which use? How do we use that? If any glitch in the software or like streaming, is that possible to stop the streaming, like pause the streaming?
I'm sorry, I'm not following you now. What
We had a pause
are you
symbol, no?
thinking?
The pause button
Can,
symbol.
can you go back to the earlier page?
yeah.
I think he saw a pause symbol somewhere at the.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
just a
his
second.
question was about the pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, like here, you can, when you go in edit mode, you can go back. So you have this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah,
so
that's
is that for the
mostly,
pause for the
if
streaming?
that is usually if you have started the wrong match or something, or it should be stopped at the moment, then you can go back to waiting status.
Okay. Thank you, Jan. Thank you.
Right. But then you have to enter the 0-0 score, and then you can pause it. So then you kind of reset it so it's not waiting for the scoreboard. So now you see it changed back to not started. Yeah, typically you would have a table to it. So yeah, that's kind of. I don't think it's any other use cases for that one. That's mostly if you perhaps you have a big tournament and have started the wrong match or have to reschedule or something. So you want to go back, then you can use the pause button.
Okay.
Because if you have a score here, I don't think it will do anything because then the match is already ongoing. So it will just keep it in the status as is. So you have to run it back to 0-0 score and then pause it. Like this.
We got everything.
This was better.
Okay, so we have 15 minutes left on this link, I see. I will show you something more, actually. I'll just finish this once more. So if you do edit in the tournament, then you have to finish it again, because if you had some wrong scores registered or something that you want to fix, then you just press the finish button again. So it will be like this. So I will go in here to show you. You have a section here called scoreboard and streaming.
Yeah.
So here you have a link to an article that tells you. No, sorry. I will check for it. I think we have an article that we have written that go through the basic to set up the score overlay to use in streaming. So I will try to find that for you and send it by email. But what is basically available here is if you're using tablets, that's what we call scoreboard. You have all of the codes to enter for the different tablets, because if you have 8 tables and a tablet at each of them, they will have their unique code. So then on the tablet you just type in the qscore.com scoreboard and then you enter this code at the end. So this defines which
table?
scoreboard
Yeah.
the table is for. So table 1 has this code,
Yes.
table 2 has this code that comes on the end of this URL. So you just type it in here.
Okay.
You can't see this one. Yeah, that's the link I jumped to now. So here you just enter this table code that is shown here.
Okay. So can you just
But you also have the streaming that you will use for the TVs.
yeah.
They have their separate links, scoreboard overlays. So these are the links for the different overlays. So table 1 has this URL, so you just copy it and paste it into the streaming software.
Okay.
Let me see if you have anything else we should go to. I think we have covered most of it. It is pretty straightforward. So if you just start out with this upcoming tournament you have here, the World Junior Hable Championship. I think you
qualifiers,
should just start with that one and start adding and creating players.
Okay.
And get a little feel for it. Perhaps do the draw and just contact me if you have any problems.
Sure. Now, Jan, in your website, I saw a tournament which is being played at the moment. Okay, so if anyone wants to watch it live, they'll just click on the link and it will redirect them to the YouTube. Am I right?
No, it doesn't. If it should be, how should I put it? If it's a live tournament and they have added the streaming link, then you can find it via our page. So like this, this is an ongoing event now from our live page. I just pressed the live up here in the menu. So this is a live tournament. Nothing going on at the moment, but they have not put in any streaming link. So then this is the live scoring that you will get. When they enter a score, it will update automatically.
Okay.
But we can have a look at your tournament.
Okay, there's one more thing for this tournament. Now, the draws that we're going to make are open draws, so we need to manually write down the names of the draws. We don't want the computer to make the draws for us. So each player is going to walk up to the table, pick up chits, and they will pick their opponents.
Yeah, okay, then you have to use the seeding.
Then we'll have to use the seeding, and at the seeding we can write down all the names, correct?
In the seeding, you have all the names, and then you enter the position in the bracket you are using. So for
Can you just show us a small snippet of that, please?
You mentioned that we set up a 32 bracket on the
Correct, set 32 bracket, yes.
on the tournament. So
Yes.
if you see this more option up here in the top menu, when I click that one, you can select the brackets. And
Okay.
here all our brackets are available. So you can't see it now, but when you click this one, you get a drop down.
Okay.
And then you can select the single elimination 32 and send it in. So this is the 32 bracket. And these are the seeding positions. So when you do a manual draw, you will have to give the one that got seed number or match 1 you have seed number 1 and 32.
Okay.
So then, when you know which player is player A in match 1, you can give him the seeding number 1, and player B gets the seeding number 32.
Okay.
For match 2, number 17, and so on.
All right.
So that will fill in the players exactly in the order that you have done the draw.
Or instead of the seed, we can just use the computer's this thing. We can just show them on the TV saying the draws have been made in front of you guys. So just click and then the draws pop up. Correct? That's without any seeding.
That's
All
it.
right. I think that's
That
an
saves-
easier
saves
way.
a lot of time.
Yeah, that saves a lot of time. I think that's much better than, because they always do this in China. They call us to the tournament to make the draws. They make it in front of us, which is, yes, showing transparency. Yes.
And the huge tournaments in China that can take hours.
Yeah, I played many tournaments so far.
Yeah.
I think we more or less got everything right. Any other doubts?
Yeah, that's the doing
How
a manual
do you
draw. It's
stream? See.
more for show. Like it's just a waste of time, in my opinion. But
And right now we're just
of
seeing
course,
the
if
live
that's
scores,
how they
okay.
want to do
But
it,
we need to
then,
stream it in
they
the
should,
YouTube, so
of
we
course.
will be adding our link. हाँ हाँ नहीं हमें लिंक है
सॉफ्टवेयर लिखो
हमें यहाँ लिंक है डाल सकते
कैसे
हैं
ले सकते
ओके कैन यू
स्कोर कैसा ले सकते हैं वीमिक्स में
क्या बात ना बोल
उससे जल्दी आना आगे दिन ये सब होगा
छोड़ बंद सिखा नहीं छोड़
ये सब होगा
वीडियो में हम
पेन ड्राइव डाल दे लो
वीडियो शेयर करा रहा हूँ
So,
one more
when you
thing.
When you have done the draw, you can actually go in here when you go into edit mode again and press here and look at the seeding. We did an automatic draw for this one.
Yeah.
Then you can see the number for that each player has been seeded as.
Okay.
So, and if you want to, like, we can reset the full draw. This resets the whole tournament, what I've done, so use with care. You shouldn't use the reset draw during a tournament, of course, but I will just show you. So, I know some organizers always do 2 draws, for example, because people want to make sure it's random.
Okay.
And then that you can do in front of people, then you just make draw number 1, reset the draw, and then you do the second one. This is the one we are going to use. So that's some organizers do it like this.
All right.
But it's really not necessary because it's a random algorithm, so it should be safe to use.
Okay.
So while resetting, the whole will be resetted, no?
Whole draw will be resetted. Yes.
Okay.
I will just show you what happens. Like we mentioned in the settings, and when you have set up the stream, you have this section down here called Video Live Stream. So if I add the YouTube link for this one, now you see you can add them many. If you have different streams during the day or for different tables, you can add several of them. So when I save this and go to the tournament page, you will see that you have a link to the live stream. So this is probably what you want just after the stream, so people easily the link and follow it on YouTube because.
Hi folks and welcome to Solar Cabin channel. This is part 3 of my video series on using Google SketchUp to design.
Okay.
So the link is added here in the tournament settings.
Okay. Okay, got it.
I'll just remove that. Yeah. Anything else?
Anything else? Yes, my the last tournament that I played was the World Championship in Slovenia. I'm still trying to find my matches. Could you help me find those, please?
Okay. I can try at least.
Yeah, that'll be great because I've been searching and searching. It's not. I couldn't find them.
Okay. Let me see if I'm able to find it. I will just, yeah, perhaps they didn't have your name correctly spelled or something.
Oh, okay.
That could be. You can go to your profile and see. Is it these matches?
Yeah,
or
those matches, but certain matches were not the European, the WPA Stage 1 Hayball World Championship.
Yeah,
Not
is
the,
it?
yeah, the World
Are these
Championship.
all of them, or are we?
Yeah, these matches, but how do I find the matches which were videoed? I was trying to find the video of these matches.
I don't think they added the video links.
Oh, okay. So they forgot to add the video links.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so that's up to the. I don't think they did. So.
They added the video links through CoZoom. CoZoom was a part of this.
Yeah. Yeah, so they didn't add it here in the.
All right.
In the link, they didn't link it in any of the tournaments, but they were also unexperienced users of Q-Score, so it was their first time. So usually the organizers add more and more information as they get familiar with the system. So,
All right. I'm sure you'll have so many players coming in and so many places which will get to know Q-Score now. If anything happens, it's only us doing all the work.
Yeah, but it depends on the organizer. Some people doesn't focus that much on the access to the live stream and stuff. But in my opinion, it's very important to add the link, so
Absolutely.
it's easy for the fans to follow and friends and family and stuff.
Great.
So yeah, you should add it.
Yes, thank
I
you
see
so
that
much.
we are about to run out of time now.
Yeah,
So
Jan,
I suggest.
there's one small suggestion which I would like to give. In your website, there are so many ads which will be popping up, right? So can you just in future, if you can have a website without ads, that would be great.
Yeah, it's yeah, we'll have to see. We have reduced it a lot now. It's mostly a sticky ad at the bottom of the tournament page, so it shouldn't be that intrusive. But we are still a very small company, so we need it for the revenue actually.
Yeah.
So
All right.
but for with the premium setups that is a bit more expensive, it's more in the direction of ad-free stuff.
Great. Thank you,
We
Jan.
will probably also create a player product that so that you can avoid ads if you'd like.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much, Jan. Thanks for everything.
Jan, we will do
Thank you.
the test run. We'll do the test run tomorrow and day after. So if we have any doubts, this meeting.